How's it? Aloha. Welcome to Mongoose Mac's channel, and this is Crypto Corner. I think I have a lot to cover, but I just want to try to throw a lot out there because stuff is happening with Oduwacoin. As you know, I carry Oduwacoin myself. I got some. I put it in my mining wallet, so it mines, and so it's a store of value. So it's holding its value and it changes on the market. But there's so many other factors of Oduwacoin because it's meant as a digital payment, and it's meant as the main project is relief for what these financial inclusion problems in Africa. So it's designed to be basically a digital currency, and it will begin to solve the problem in Africa, going cross borders, different countries, and the more it goes mass adoption, this big is going to get big. So now's the time to get into Oduwacoin, especially if you're into how finances have oppressed black people or people of color, and how that's been a problem where they're not included in major financial things in the USA, but in the world and in Africa. I mean, so it's meant to be helping the people in Africa, but basically it includes everyone. I got something dinging me here on my phone. Okay, so here's the thing we're going to do, is we're going to start looking at stuff. First, oh yeah, please subscribe to my channel and press likes all you want. It's all free. Subscribe to it even if you don't want. I'll put a cryptocurrency here and there, as I do news thingies, but don't let that fool you. There's all kinds of stuff in here. So Mongoose Max Hawaii, here's my channel. And if you notice over here, Oduwacoin homepage, if you click this, it goes right to the Oduwacoin.com. So I added that onto the my homepage here. So the first thing I want to do is go over the kind of the typical. I thought I had Coinmarket cap up here. Okay. Oh yeah. I don't know. Here. Okay, I'll just run through here since I have this going on. This here is Oduwacoin as shown on CoinGecko. Okay. So you see the thing up here, CoinGecko.com. You can look up here. You can buy and sell, but this is the time. This is the time to buy. It's not going to stay 30 cents forever. So this is where you can get, and there's other places where you can get. It has purpose and use. Okay, so look at this one here. This is another thing to go to these websites and explore them. If you don't have the confidence, or if you're not sure, because there's so many coins out there, right? So what's so special about Oduwacoin? Oh, start looking at this. OduwaPay, right? So you can get a wallet here, and this is where it starts to function as actual digital currency. Here's the Oduwacoin.io. This is the home page, okay? And the insurance is, you can get it, and it solidifies the rate. The current market price. Say you get a bunch of Oduwacoin, you can set it at that rate for a while. So if it goes down, your value is still not going down. It's not, because people have many questions. So let me go off page here and start looking at this stuff here, because I'd like to invite you, as many and all are invited, to every Sunday. I think it's 7 Eastern Standard Time, 2 p.m. Hawaii time. That's Central Pacific, not West Coast Pacific. 2 p.m. Central Pacific. That's like 4 o'clock. The time zone. But here's where the Oduwa team and co-founders hold a meeting, and they'll show videos. And by the way, those websites have lots of videos on them. Look. If you're not confident, but now's the time to get Oduwacoin, because, and I'll tell you why. Okay, so here's some of the stuff in the meeting here. This whole new ecosystem, freelance service. Okay, it's a decentralized currency, of course. It's like Bitcoin all over again. Okay, that's what it really is. Here's Bitcoin starting again. And Bitcoin 10 years ago was no different, except now it's a clunky old thing. It doesn't, I mean, the programming, it's not quick, and it's proof of work, not proof of stake. Oduwacoin's proof of stake. This is a function of blockchain. So you look on the blockchain stuff and you can learn about stuff. Here's one thing here. OduwaCareerInstitute.com. You can learn about stuff, okay? Now this is really good. And also get qualified to be into the digital currency world. What about getting a job in this kind of thing? And there's links, okay? There's the Oduwa marketplace, which you can buy stuff. There's the main web, ODUWA.coin, I showed you. There's a white paper in there in case people want to get technical and learn the solid stated purpose and how the coin is, or it works. Now look at this. It's been best in the CoinMarket exchange. It's available in Crex24, a trading platform. P2B2B.io, which is another trading platform where they buy and sell, the traders, day trade. And it's all available on Gecko. And it's also available in Binance and Stex. See, I got an account on Stex and P2B and Crex. You can go and get yourself, I guess, vetted, where you show your ID and get yourself a free account on any of these trading platforms, and you can buy Oduwacoin. You can buy with Bitcoin, Ether, and exchanges and PayPal on the main website. Just go to the main website and do and get yourself a mining thing. There's bulk deals on realdigitalmoney.com. I haven't gone there yet. And here is a link to the Zoom on Sunday afternoon to come and ask questions of all these guys. It's freelance questions. That's where this information's from. It's one of these meetings. So here's just showing you the different exchanges, and they got the pairings. You can get, the pairings of between the different coins, P2B with the Bitcoin. And here it is also. Okay, so it's scheduled on, they have these, here's a schedule. Oh my gosh. So I did get that. So the next one, January 19th, is Coinomics, 6 p.m. Pacific, US and Canada, every month on the third Tuesday. So here's the schedule of the Zoom meetings. And you download important following. I'm not sure what that is. But it's Zoom. It's a Zoom thing. Okay, you just go and Zoom into. There's a Zoom and there's a and there's a link right here. This link will take you right to it. And there is a password, but it's built in with that link. Oh. Okay, so we'll kind of go up here and look at this. As you can see, those are the exchanges. And so these guys are like co-founders, and kind of like there's a team. There's an Oduwa team, right? It's not like typical CEO kind of thing. So here's kind of like the news. It's Oduwa's going to be on Coinbase. Okay, but first it's going to Coin Payments, and then Coinbase. Now, Coinbase is what, if you ever recall the first Bitcoin spike, and I'm watching Bitcoin as like, that's just, you see how it went, you see how it happened, and that's usually what it is. It's like, you see the pattern, like looking for patterns in this stuff, and making sense of it. If you look how Bitcoin, it was going along, and it got really a big spike. I think it was later in the year 2017. And that's right when Coinbase started to come out. Coinbase went out there, and people are like, you know what? You can get Bitcoin on Coinbase. Really? You can get Bitcoin on Coinbase? Is that so? And so this app came out. You hook up with Coinbase, and people who weren't into cryptocurrency go, oh, I can get some. I think I'll get a little. I think I'll get a little. And it built, and it snowballed. It did that FOMO thing. It hit a spike. And so it spiked up. Then there was the first really big spike for Bitcoin because of Coinbase. And then Coinbase wasn't in some countries and some areas. It didn't, because you have to go by local rules and regulations, just as the same you'd have to do when you get gains and you have to tax. You have to pay taxes according to your local tax laws, right? So you have to pay attention to that later. But this is the kind where Oduwacoin is going on coin payments, and then it's going on Coinbase, and then it's going to go to Binance. Now, how do I put this in perspective? It's basically going to be kind of like hooked up to major markets like Wall Street kind of action. These things are like what makes Bitcoin connected to Wall Street type of financial entities. Binance, it's big. Coinbase is big. Binance is big. So it's going Coinbase real soon, like a couple weeks. And happy Martin Luther King Jr., Reverend Martin Luther King Jr., Dr. Reverend Martin Luther King Jr. Day. And there's so much things going on. I just had to say that to put in perspective in a couple weeks from now. The platforms, okay, so here's a dual marketplace. As there's potential, there's videos, and here's a link for videos and a link for the Career Institute. I'll try to include some of these in the description of this video. So I just needed to share some of this stuff, and I highly recommend and invite you to come to these Zooms on Sunday. So they're on Sunday, and you just kind of go there. There's a thing I can tinker with trying to put in, like, there's one that has like the Zoom number of the meeting and the password, and then the link you don't need the password. It just goes right to the meeting, and just ask questions. Just go there and ask questions. But I would suggest asking questions too. Take a look at Bitcoin here. 36,000. It was up 40 and it went down to 35, then it's 36. Look at what the heck it did. Oh, here's that initial big spike. When was that? It was late. Yep, I was right. 2017. This is where the Coinbase, the Coinbase, it's an app that just made it made Bitcoin easily accessible to ordinary people. And that's what this is all about. That's what my channel is all about. Accessible to us, ordinary people. I'm trying to learn tech and pass on what I learn. I'm no financial advisor. So, what you do with your money in any respect is completely up to you, and the responsibility is you. Gains and losses are your responsibility. The gains is what we're looking for. And the same with me. I got scammed before with a Bitcoin company that wasn't it was a fly-by-night. It scammed me. And so I know what it's like to get burned, and I know what it's like to be cautious, and I know what it's like to not know and learn, especially in this tech. But when you're looking at this stuff, just look purely logical. This is where right here, this is the Coinbase, and then it came up real popular. It made a spike, and then it went down to its like normal kind of things, and then things go along. It's no longer down here. It's now up here. Now look at this spike here. Oh my. Oh my, oh my. Okay, if I just go, how about a week? Look at that. Oh. So this is going from early you know, because all this turmoil in politics in the U.S., and this is probably running this show here, and look at how it went up. Because when people go, oh wow, we're not sure about the fiat money, you know, paper and coin, it's starting to go more. It's all, you know, that half of that is digital already. You know, how many people are whipping out the dollar bills? How much is that with the dollars and the coins? And especially with, you know, the plague we're getting over, vaccines going around, hooray! But it's going to take a while, and people don't use and checks. How many times, you know, you really write checks? It went from coins to checks to everyone's going credit cards, debit cards. This is all digital. Now it's just digital again. But this is going to be where you're in control. And so you got to keep your passwords secret and handy and make sure you don't lose them for your own mining wallet for sure. But if you look at this, and it's going up, and it's going back down. It's going back down to, look at this, what would you call it? A kind of a little plateau here. I guess there's a little resistance up here, a little resistance down there, and it kind of plateaus right around $36,000. Bitcoin's heading that way. So here we go. So I don't want to keep this too long, and I'll just conclude it with this one. Make this, for Crypto Corner, a formal invitation to go to the Zoom meetings for Oduwacoin. It's going to be on Sundays in the afternoon. So, well, unless you're in another country. So, Eastern Pacific time or West Coast Pacific time, or Eastern Atlantic time, Western Pacific time, or for Hawaii, it's in the middle of the Pacific, so it's a little different. But for Hawaii, it's 2 p.m. in the afternoon. So, well, anyways, time zones. But it's every Sunday in the afternoon. Not every Sunday, yeah, every Sunday in the afternoon. They're going to get together, and the people there that can answer your questions are going to be there. And it's getting some rowdy support. They're like, hey, let's come together. Let's get going. And so you're either on board now, or you're just going to look at this later and go and shake your head and go, wow, if I buy in now, it's kind of expensive. But it's still going to go up. But it's going to go fast. So get your wallet, go to Oduwacoin.io, and check out these Sunday Zoom meetings. Anyways, that's it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thanks a lot, and definitely take it easy, hang loose, and aloha.